Ain't none of you ready for this one. How do I know? Because it messed me up for a good 23 hours. And for you youngins out there who might not know, this is Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player to ever live. Yes, better than LeBron. Michael Jordan, who won his sixth championship in the sixth month, in the sixth game with 6.6 seconds remaining. But this video isn't about numerology. I've done that video on how, hey, 99 upside down is 66 and 2 times 3 is 66, and well, the Bulls franchise was started in 1966. But like I said, this video isn't about numerology. No, it's much more mind-bending than that. And it all starts with this video where Michael Jordan's arm seems like it stretches beyond human capabilities. And when I first saw this, I thought maybe it wasn't real. But now I'm going to prove it to you that it is. First, you know how I always say they like to tell us the truth in plain sight? Well, have you ever seen the movie Space Jam? And if you're still here but you're close to swiping away, give me one more minute. Because not only am I going to prove to you that that's real, but I'm going to prove to you that he's a shapeshifter. Now I want to take you to the beginning of this rabbit hole, when an amazing Facebook subscriber of mine named David P. reached out with this post and said, hey, have you ever compared Michael Jordan and Jackie Robinson? You know Jackie Robinson, right? The first African-American to play Major League Baseball. You know, kind of like Michael played some baseball for a while, and hey, those are funny letters on their hats. Oh, and you know that Jackie Robinson just happened to play basketball too? You know, kind of like this other guy. And his number was 18 at the University of UCLA. 1 plus 8, that's 9. Kind of like Michael's number in the Olympics. And hey, those are some funny hand symbols, and I wonder why he's covering one eye there. And that doesn't mean peace, people. But I digress. Oh, and remember how I said Jackie went to UCLA and played basketball? Do you know that was Michael Jordan's dream school? That's where he really wanted to play. And David also noticed how Jackie played football, and we couldn't help but notice how that pose looked familiar. In fact, a few of those poses looked familiar. And David also pointed out how Jackie Robinson's nickname was the Rabbit. You remember this video I showed? You know what movie that's from, right? You know, the one with the rabbit, Bugs Bunny. But I know, this is too unbelievable, the age difference too big, and the height difference too big, but if you give me another minute, I promise you, you will see it. I mean, they have similar facial expressions and similar looks. I mean, that screams MJ all day long. Hey, and their wives even look similar, don't they? I mean, if that face couldn't be that face, but we'll get more to this in a minute. Because first I gotta show you just how well Michael's and Jackie's faces match up. They have the exact same lips, the exact same chin, the exact same eye and eyebrow places. They even have the exact same scar right there. And while it's hard to see, I'll show you more. You won't need to see that one because there are much more obvious ones, like this one right there that seems to line up exactly with that blemish right there. Right there and right there. But trust me, there's an undeniable one that's coming right now. First, let me show you something. The odds of two unrelated people looking somewhat alike, and I'd say they look more than somewhat alike, having the exact same forehead wrinkles are extremely low. Virtually impossible. Virtually impossible. Now let's look at these forehead wrinkles. Go in the exact same pattern. And not only that, but there's a blemish right there again. And look, you can see a blemish and a blemish. But that's not what I want to show you. No, it's this scar right there in the exact same place, in the exact same alignment with all the facial lines. Oh, and who's that? It's Jackie Robinson, and it's Michael Jordan. Oh, and again, their faces and their facial markings and forehead wrinkles just happen to line up perfectly. He's making a little different face, so it's a little off, but voila. And like I've said in the past, they bring their wives with them. Juanita Jordan, Jackie Robinson's wife. Let's take a closer look. Imagine that. Their faces fit absolutely perfectly. Their eyebrows even smooth over in the exact same spot. And, well, it looks like Juanita's maybe just had her eyes widened a little bit. And there's Juanita and Michael, and there's Jackie, and I forget her name. They're the same. They're shape-shifting, probably fallen angels. I don't know. But they're not human. And some of you are probably wondering, what's the purpose of all this? Well, it's worship. They want you to worship them like the gods of old instead of the Heavenly Father. You see, they're trapped here and they want revenge on God. So what do? They do everything they can to get us to idolize these false gods. And I'm not going to lie, this one hit home for me because I've never been a big idolization guy, but if there was ever anyone I came close to idolizing, it was MJ. I grew up 40 minutes north of Chicago during all the Bulls championship runs, and well, let's just say I know a lot better now. I know that these people are here and they're stealing our attention and doing everything they can to distract us from the most important thing. And I realize this video seems totally insane, especially to people who are coming across it and haven't woken up at all. But that's the thing, is they present a different view of what the world is. You can even see that. And that mark there, oh look, it's Michael and it's Jackie. They present a different view of what the world is, so you can't even comprehend the spiritual place you actually live in. You see videos like this where I'm literally proving to you that it's virtually impossible for someone to have the exact same forehead wrinkles and then add the markings in on top of it. I'm showing you literal proof that 5'11" Jackie Robinson can easily shapeshift into 6'6" Michael Jordan. It's because they're not human. And I don't just speculate, I prove it. Ask yourself, what are the odds that we would even compare these two people, let alone find the exact same forehead wrinkles, the exact same marks here and on his lip, and that their wives would look exactly the same? Maybe you've been presented a vision of the world that isn't accurate, so they can hide things like shape-shifting fallen angels from you who want to distract you from our Heavenly Father. But of course, all this is for entertainment purposes. I'm sure they're just doppelgangers. Entertainment only. Oh, and again, special thanks to my subscriber on the FB platform, David, for starting me down this rabbit hole. And if you have rabbit holes you would like me to investigate, consider subscribing on any platform, but FB is your most bang for your dollar. Entertainment only, people. Oh, and I almost forgot my best part. Michael Jordan received an award. Can you see what that says back there? JAC. Oh, yeah, he just happened to win the Jackie Robinson Award. More truth in plain sight, mocking you. Have a lovely day.